If you guys are following the case of missing siblings, Jack and Lily, you have surely heard the name Derwood by now. He has another name as well, but we'll just refer to him as Derwood. He claims to be family to Maleyha, and shared that he knows the children are alive and well. Obviously, we've got to take a lot of what we see online with a grain of salt, but what I am about to share with you now is so shocking that it is really making me second guess whether Derwood really does know what is going on, and that the kids are being kept somewhere.
What happened is Maleyha, they had a few arguments, they had a bad stretch for a while.
Right.
And Maleyha was complaining to some members of the family. And she lost her temper or lost her control a little bit, and she was like seriously complaining, saying she wanted out of there and stuff like this, right? And then there was some stuff she said that really wasn't true, but I think she was exaggerating her position. Now, some members of the family took that seriously, and they decided on their own. To look into it, right? And she made a bad mistake. There was some people involved with her. They made a bad mistake thinking they were doing something good. And before they realized what happened, things blew up so quick. The Mounties moved in so quick with the dogs.
Right.
The searchers and everything started so quick that by the time they realized, oh, Jesus, what did we do? It was gone too far. They couldn't back out of it. I'm very sure at this point that Maleyha dressed the kids and took them to the roadside and put them in a vehicle. I'm about 80% sure I know who was driving the vehicle. I know who was in the vehicle.
Okay.
And I know who transported the kids. I'm very, very, very close to being 100% on that one. And when I finish finding out for sure, for absolute sure, then I'm gonna be able to find where those kids got delivered. But every indication through everywhere is yes, Maleyha knows where they're at. And her bailing today was another large indication to me, because I think she was informed very quickly that I stated a name. I inquired about a name. And I was eavesdropped on, and I dropped the name because I wanted to be eavesdropped on.
Right.
Because the person that was eavesdropping, I was very suspicious of being involved. And before I got back home, I got the phone call that Maleyha had grabbed the baby, panicked, and took off.
Getting back to his account, it would explain a lot of Maleyha's behavior. Being missing in action and searching and pleading for her children's safe return. The most shocking thing is that Maleyha was texted about this information, and she never ever denied it. Not one bit. She never said he is talking nonsense. That would be the normal reaction if Derwood was talking nonsense. It gets even deeper. Maleyha's half-sister went online talking about how they found drugs in the house, and Daniel was using it. That's what led to an altercation with his family. She was asked about Derwood on the panel too, and guess what? Even she didn't say he doesn't know what he is talking about. Here's what she said.
And whoever else, this Darren guy that is related to Maleyha's side, I mean, he's just spewing a bunch of stuff that's not 100%.
Yeah.
So,
well, none of his stuff can be verified. So